Here's a closer look at the Itty Bitty Tutto cloth nappy. The nappy cover or shell is sold separately to the inserts, but we'll look at them together. The Itty Bitty Tutto was created in response to demand for a nappy which had Itty Bitty's famous trimness, but that adjusted to fit from birth to toilet training. And as you can see, this nappy does get quite small. But it's on the inside where this nappy differs the most from other all-in-two nappies that you might have seen. On the inside, we've got stay dry suede cloth. We've got snaps in different colours, and we've got this. This used to be called the patented poo fence. I'm not sure if they still call it a poo fence, but it's a really good description of what it does. So as you can see, you've got a little bit of extra protection there against blowouts around the legs and also around the back. There's also these little snap covers with snaps underneath. These can actually be tucked in there if you're using them. Now the reason why A, this snap exists, and B, it has a cover over it, is because of a little affliction known as wing droop. Here's a pretty severe case of wing droop. What happens is that the nappy is fastened at the front, but that the wing, which wraps around the waist, kind of drifts down while the nappy's being worn and can end up making it a bit loose and gapey around the leg. Of course, then you have leaks. So that's why you have what are called hip snaps often, because they're fastened at the hip sort of level, like this, which means you can actually snap it into one of the end of the wings, rather. So you don't have the wing drooping while it's being worn. The reason it has this little cover on it though, is that if you have this nappy on a larger setting, say on a toddler, for example, if it wasn't covered up, you'd have that snap against the baby's skin, which wouldn't be very comfortable. So that's why you've got a little cover on that there. Okay. But as I mentioned, this is an all-in-two nappy, and no all-in-two nappy worth its salt is worth its salt without its inserts. So let's have a look at them now. Both inserts are the same design, but you can get these in bamboo version or a microfiber version. Both of these are topped with the same stay dry suede cloth. Here's the bamboo one. You have this long insert and you have this short insert. And if you're a little bit confused about how they all work, it's okay because there's color coding. If you turn over, you can see you've got purple snaps here, red snaps. Here you've got yellow, red, and blue. So, and here you can see this is the bamboo. So the blue snaps here will snap into this to make this insert as short or as long as you need it, depending on the setting that you have your nappy on. So if you've got it on the newborn setting, for example, you want it to be pretty short. Now here's where that color coding comes into play. So let's bring the nappy over. And as you can see, we've got yellow snaps and yellow snaps, and it really is as simple as that. And it's exactly the same on the other one. You can see there's purple snaps here. If we bring over our short insert, purple snaps. There's no rules about which one goes on top of the other. You can do it however you like. And of course, as your baby gets older, you might want to expand this out to a longer setting. It really is up to you. But what about those red snaps? Well, you can actually buy a small booster insert separately, And it's exactly the same. Look, it's got color-coded snaps, red on one side and a blue on the other. So if you find you need some extra absorbency in your nappy, you can just snap that in like that. Or perhaps you don't want this booster in here at the moment, but you still do need a little bit of extra absorbency added to this one. You can see red to red. And you don't lose your snap, so you can still snap that down. Now that's the bamboo version that I've showed you, but the microfiber insert set is exactly the same. So you've got the same stay dry fabric on the top, and you've got one with a long tail, and you've got a short one. But the absorbency is microfiber, as you can see. The Itty Bitty Tutto is a trim and super flexible nappy. So if you're looking for something that you can adjust to suit your needs or your child's needs, it's one to definitely consider.